You're now tuned into $1 million worth of prime.
Oh, yes.
Listen, man, I'm telling you right
Coach
now,
Prime
this is personal, and I'm gonna tell you why this is personal.
Talk to him.
Since me and Gil been doing our thing, Prime always showed us love. This before
Always.
Jackson State, this before all that. I'm talking about, I met with Prime years ago. It was a Super Bowl. We was down in Atlanta. I was there waiting for him early. He pulled up on me. He said, man, I'm going to get into this coaching thing. He was already doing it with his kids down in Texas. And this before anybody ever knew. And then one day he said, listen, man, called me and Gil, said, listen, come on down to Jackson State. I said, what? He said, that's where I'm going to be at. We're going to post up down there. I go to Jackson State. Me and Gil pull up. It wasn't like it was when Prime left. It was a lot of hardship to build that program up. But Prime said, oh no, we got this, baby. We're going to do this. We got this. I got the right people. We're going to do it. And he figured it out. It was a family situation down there. He was loving on them kids like he birthed them himself. It was just a bunch of love down there. The energy was down there.
Yes.
And it was great. Now, Hope, this before the Colorado. This before was a pop. This before was a movie at the games. It wasn't no movies down there in Jackson State. We going down there to Johnny T's, we eating the food.
That's right.
The whole energy we show. But the brotherhood, the family, the energy that was down there was beautiful. And we went down there with Prime and supported him all every way possible. And we was like, you know what, Prime, don't even worry about it. Don't worry about who ain't coming. People that lived there, celebrities that lived in Jackson wasn't coming there. We was like, we gonna make this thing pop. We gonna make it cool to go to the game. We gonna make it cool. Now, one thing, I didn't tell Gil to run down the sideline and spike the ball.
And get a penalty, right? And get a penalty.
And get a penalty. And Brian was like...
You bringing up old stuff for him.
I had to bring that up because Brian was like, he did what?
He did what?
Because Prime, but it's like, we love you, Prime, because we love you for what you do for our community. And it ain't... And the impact that you have on these kids' life. I'm not an outsider looking in. I'm a person that done been there. When you done set these boys down like you're your own son and you done checked them when they was out of pocket. Like, no, we ain't doing that here.
Right.
You're not doing that. You ain't gonna disrespect your family. You ain't gonna disrespect us. We not doing it. Call your mom and apologize. She don't know what I did, so what? Call her anyway.
Right.
Like Prime, she don't know what he did. Still, you got to call her because he disrespected his mom here because he here to represent his family. So it's just so many things that you see in Coach Prime, and it's like I always tell people, he's not just a coach, he's a father to these kids, and it's bigger than football. It's about life game. He teaching life. And just for anybody out there, one of my best chapters of the book, the audio book is cold. I'm gonna say that. The audio book is cold. It's keep the main thing, and that's something we always say. And that's what Prime always try to, tell these guys. And I heard him say it in the locker room, like, listen, what you here for? You here to represent your family. You here to take care of your family. Keep the main thing. So to see that in the book is everything. But we happy to have you here. We love you. We love your family. We love everything you do for us to make us look good out there. You know what I mean?
I want to get on the train, man, and go to Philly. And I need to come this off season because I want to see y'all world.
Oh, that's we gonna make it happen.
Y'all, well, y'all coast to coast. You're doing this. You're doing that. You're making everybody smile. You're blessing folks. You're encouraging, motivating folks the same way. But I want to see where it all started.
Oh, and we gonna have a baseball game set up because back in the day before I messed my ACL up, I was in the minor league. No,
here we go.
I was in the minor league playing for what's the name?
But I haven't heard about the karate stuff in a long time.
No, because I messed my ACL. My ACL have seasonal wake ups. It'll wake up, go back to sleep. So ever since, you remember back when you was playing for Florida State, I was playing for Penn State. That's when I first got out.
You're paying for the state pen.
It's the same thing. It depends who's saying it. If the warden's saying it, it's a state pen. If it's a regular person, oh, he was at Penn State. Because Penn State got campuses all over Pennsylvania. They got prisons all over Pennsylvania too. So you can't tell, you know what I mean? You can just blend it. I was at Penn State. Where, right? Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area. Around that area.
I played baseball there. I actually played baseball.
Thank you.
That's where
the Red Bears.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what I played for.
No, you didn't.
I was in the
You was locked up in that area.
Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, they know me, man. You know what I mean? But we
all
have
the CEOs
I'm
know
trying to
you.
think how you get locked up and Gilly didn't.
Because Gilly told
Because he
him.
was the slowest one in the family.
No, my ACL was tender.
His ACL was tender back then.
And Gilly didn't.
No, the
Gilly
ACL.
was an athlete. You see me, I'm still getting
Gilly-
That's what I'm saying. My ACL
Gilly
was
just dropped
damaged.
40 on somebody.
Yes,
he
he
tried
did.
to get me though. He told me, come out from under the F-150. They got us, cuz. I was like, they ain't got us.
They had us.
They got you.
They had us. But you know what it is, though? It's just that you're so relatable. You're so relatable. You should be going to these brands around the country, teaching them the art of the rebrand.
True.
I'm talking about you can't like
We're in the third quarter.
like
It was prime time, prime. Now it's Coach Prime. We're in the third quarter.
and that's like it's just crazy. Then you gonna come out and give everybody the game.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by DraftKings. The thrill and excitement of March Mania is here. And DraftKings Sportsbook is one of the top-rated sportsbook and is giving new customers a shot to turn $5, $5, man, into $150 instantly in bonus bets with any college basketball bet. So, personally, if you bet on college, me personally, I would bet on UConn. They're like plus 360. I would probably take UConn. Or if I was betting on a women's game, I probably would take like South Carolina. My girl Dawn Staley, they're like negative like 140, I believe, somewhere around there. So that's pretty good odds, for two teams in the men's and the women's bracket that could win. I would do something like that. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just telling you what I would done. So North Carolina listeners, don't forget DraftKings Sportsbook is now live in your state. So if you're in North Carolina, let's get busy, baby. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code GILLY. New customers can get $5 to get $150 instantly in bonus bets only at DraftKings Sportsbook with the code GILLY. The crown is yours.
Now listen, Prime will lay it down like here. He always lay it down on everybody. Everybody's in the room. Now it's up to you if you pick it up. But this right here, listen, man, the reason the title is so good for me because you see him elevate and dominate on every level of his life. So what you gonna do? And a lot of us don't understand the cheat code is reading.
That's right.
That's some of the things that got me strong when I was in prison. The cheat code is reading. And the thing that you put this book together was so major. You got a good team in 13A, Simon & Schuster. You got Charles. And so this is what it's about, getting a good team. And one thing about you always had a great team around you. What is the importance of a team?
Teamwork is everything. All of us always say teamwork makes the dream work. But team authenticates your decision-making process. How can you be one that made great decisions when you have a raggedy team around you? Something's wrong with that picture.
Right.
So to really understand the decision-making process and to the evaluation of it, therefore, to simulate a team is extraordinary. And the problem with the team, everybody don't want to be the quarterback. Yeah. Everybody ain't designed to be the quarterback. There's some got to be the receiver that receives the information and carries it out. Some got to be the lineman that's protecting that person that it seems to have tremendous value. Somebody going to be on the other side stopping those people from getting to those persons that are really valuable. It has to be several and a multitude of positions being played to simulate a great team. And I always understood teamwork. I've done some wonderful things by myself. Let's not get that wrong. But my biggest and greatest accomplishments have come with a team.
What was the best team you ever played for or was with in your life from high school all the way up?
And why was it the best team? Who was the best team
out of whatever team it was?
This answer is going to blow your mind. My 9 and 10-year-olds truth teams.
Yeah, okay.
We never lost.
That's your door.
And he started with the 7 and 8s. But the 9 and 10, it seems as though 7 and 8s was young. They never lost as well. But then 11, 12s was starting to come into their manhood, getting ready to be teenagers. But they listened, but, they was on that edge. But those 9s and 10s, they just soak up every darn bit that you tell them because they in that range that they dreaming and they want to be that. And I don't remember losing. We were N-0. I mean, all around the country. And we were so good, we had an entire offense and a defense, and that's unheard of in people because most people play both ways.
Yeah.
So those were some great teams led by great coaches. Most of the coaches came from the NFL that were my boys, that a couple of them are still with me now.
And that was coaching at 8 years old?
Yeah, coaching the babies. We was coaching the babies all the way up. We coached the 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the 13, 14. It was all day.
Yeah.
Then I would catch the plane. My car would pick me up at the field and take me straight to the airport. Then I'd go do NFL Network. But that was some of the greatest teams, the greatest times.
Right.
It was like, you know what? I got to ask the question one time. And it was crazy. Through my experience, I was able to answer that. I was in Philly. I went to a family get together. One of my homeboys had a baby shower. It was a bunch of his uncles and everything there. And he was like, Wallow, man, you always with Prime, man. That boy should do. Because we let the record reflect. I'm not going, it's ever since I got my ACL injured, I've been out of the sports game, so I ain't been watching it. So I ain't really know. I always remember when Gil came to you and said, Shador, he this, he that, he this, he that.
Yeah.
He telling you the numbers on the side. He had this many passes.
I had no idea.
So I'm like, yeah, you don't know what he talking. Gil, shut up. You fake analyst, fake sports analyst. You don't know what you talking about, right? So Prime, listen to him. Prime came back and said, Prime came back and said, the next year, Gil, you told me that he was going, he did this, that, and third. So somebody asked me, older gentleman, he's like, man, what is it, man? Prime, that boy cold is something cold, man. What he be doing? What type of training he be doing? I said, the only thing that I could tell you why he like that, he listened to his dad. Yeah. I done been on the sideline. He come right off the field. Dad, what I do anything wrong? What was it? What should I do better? I'm talking about I'm right here on the sideline. He go right to his dad. I don't care how big. He go. The first person he going to is to his dad, his coach. What I do?
Because I know him.
I'm like, damn, he actually.
I know him. It's so funny because I remember what you're talking about. And Gilly stopped me on the sideline. He said, do you know that Shador is 21? No, you said it's 18 for 19 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm caught up in the game.
18 for 19.
Yeah, that's what he said.
With 300 and something yards and 5 touchdowns.
That's what he said.
No, I said,
like,
we not trying to win player of black colleges. We trying to win player of all colleges. Leave him in, let him get 800.
You did.
Coach bust out laughing and took him out.
I'm so caught up in the game and the flow and the rhythm. I'm just looking at the way the game played, and I'm watching the line, the receivers. I'm watching the defense. I'm watching everything. So I'm watching Shador, but I had no idea.
Yeah.
And Gilly said, do you know?
In the middle of the game,
In the middle of the game.
Like, Coach, I just want to tell you,
But you know,
Shador
Gilly
18
always
for
been
19.
on it. He always been on Shador. He always been saying, hey, man, that joker, that he got it. He different. He always said that.
Because I'm I love sports. So the one thing that was most impressive about Shador was his accuracy.
Yeah.
That was like, because a quarterback, when you go to the NFL, man, the thing that's going to be whether you win or whether you lose is accuracy.
That's right.
Because the time you get to throw in college, you're not going to have that time no more.
Right.
These dudes are the best players in the world from all over the world. So everything get cut a little 0.2 more, you know what I mean? Or you might have had 2 seconds here. No. You got 1 second in the
Let's give him
lead.
the flip side. Then on the other side, Shiloh is telling y'all to come tell me so he get in the game.
Yeah, what?
Because he was in the doghouse. He did something. That's the only reason he
Shallow,
started.
one thing I loved about you ain't had no picks for the team,
Yes.
and you showed him about shit. Shallow, get out of here.
Yeah.
So the other boys is like, the other kids like,
they can't say nothing.
oh, coach ain't playing. I ain't messing with coach.
And then it's so crazy because Shiloh go right in the kid mode like, yeah, man, my dad, he kicked me out the meeting.
I be like, Shiloh,
what
you had the
do?
wrong uniform on, Shiloh.
He said, I only had a blue shirt on. It's like,
Everybody
well,
got
you
red.
told
What you
everybody to wear
You
white
said-
shirts.
What you said? What you do?
Yeah,
Because
what
you know
you do.
Shiloh.
Right, what you do?
Because Shiloh been peeping game from you for how long?
Yeah, for a minute.
Before I even knew it.
Before
He
you
said,
even
you
knew
know
it.
Shiloh be calling me back
You know
game.
Shiloh be
Shiloh.
calling me getting some game from me. You was like, Shiloh. I'm like, yeah, coach. Yeah, Shiloh he be hitting me. But the one thing I can always say though about Shiloh is that
He coming.
he always around the ball, man.
He coming.
Yep.
He coming.
He is always around the ball. I don't
that
know
one.
how it happens.
Who?
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. My favorite New Amsterdam Vodka is comes from America's heartland. You know, it's distilled 5 times. It's filtered 3 times for a clean, crisp finish. Now, let me tell you about New Amsterdam. You could drink it straight up. You could drink it on the rocks. Juice, soda, classic New Amsterdam Mule. It's up to you. But when you're out and about at your local liquor store, I need you to do one thing. Boom. Catch it. Scoop it up. Run to the register. Boop. Get it home and enjoy it however way you want to enjoy it. You know what I mean? This is New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool. And a really, really good partner to $1 Million Worth of Game. And shout out to the New Amsterdam queen, my wife. You know, she be at the crib doing it up big with her girlfriends, you know, cocktailing it up, you know. And it's also great for pre-gaming. So, you know, we got the We just, not too far away from the playoffs. It's coming down to the games that mean a lot right now. So going into the NBA playoffs. So get you right. New Amsterdam vodka. What are we talking about? If it's not New Amsterdam, then it ain't right. Right.
Out of you two, who would be the shallow? Who would be the Shador?
Oh, I would be the shallow for sure.
Yeah.
He would be.
I wanted you to say that because he would be
he's
Shador.
crazy.
Yeah,
I always got a ill cuss.
I could probably see me getting kicked out a couple meetings. Everybody wear white shirts. I sure with the blue one.
All the dumb stuff.
Get out.
I'm talking about it's all dumb stuff. But you know what? One of the most the funniest times. It was funny and it was real at the same time. We come down to Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, right? Beautiful place. So we like, where Prom at, man? Prom over there. At first he tell us we in the airport, grab some water bottles. We grabbing the water. Prom over there in the hotel. I mean, why Prom in the hotel? We go to the hotel. Prom is in the swimming pool taking a bath with the rest of the kids.
Yeah.
Because Jackson,
well, the water was off.
the water ran when it was off in the whole city.
In the whole city.
So I'm
So
like,
the football team, we talk about, now let's put this into perspective.
Yeah.
We talking about Deion Sanders, who I will FaceTime, he will turn around, and it's just nothing but tranquility. Is
The
that
ranch.
the word? It's 100 acres, it's lakes, what's the dog name? Gunner? Gunner's running around, come get over here, Gunner. And he's down in Jackson washing up in a hotel swimming pool
with the rest of the kids
with
to
the
show
rest
them
of the kids.
That was some good
I'm
time.
with y'all.
To show
good
them
time.
that, no, we all in this
We
together.
all in this together. And I loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
And he's a gym transformer. Listen, he transformed that gym.
Yeah.
I don't know how he done it, man, because I was like, damn, I'm going to Jackson. It wasn't, man, that thing is beautiful now. It was just beautiful, man.
But the best thing about coaches was he wasn't settling for less.
No.
And you spent your own money.
It wasn't even about you. It was about the kids.
It's about us.
It was about these kids deserve to have
best.
their names on the back of
When
their
you guys
jerseys.
do podcasts, people don't understand the formula. It's never about y'all.
No.
It's about the guest
Right.
and trying to promote and highlight and encourage and motivate and show his highs. Although you may mention the lows so he could give you the illustration of how he overcame the adversity. That's what it's about. And people that have that formula, they're consistently blessed. They're consistently blessed. They can't figure out why we stay up.
Yep,
Right.
because you highlight other people. And we got to say this, congratulations on the new Ray B grandpa.
No, don't congratulate. I've been telling everybody, don't congratulate me on that.
What?
First of all, I don't want to be no granddaddy right now.
But I'm just saying.
I'm proud of my
Who
dog.
he sound like?
He sound like,
Who he sound
Thank
like?
you. I don't want to be no granddaddy
Gil
right
was
now.
pissed. Like, I'm like, damn,
That's right.
Pop.
I'm like, you didn't
Pop-Pop,
throw a
yeah,
raincoat
see,
I
on
said
his
Pop Pop. I called him
Well,
Pop
no, I don't
Pop.
like that. We don't
Yeah.
want to hear
And
no
then when he
Pop-Pop.
see him, he be like, Pop Pop. I was like, yo, we don't
I
want
was
that.
mad as hell. I'm like, you ain't, bro, you sent that soldier to war without no goddamn rifle and no
no
bulletproof vest.
shield.
No, you just sent him out there alone by himself like that.
I'm happy. I'm elated. I'm proud of my baby. She waited till at least she's 34. Okay, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because, some of them coming
I
out.
didn't even know he was about to be a pop-up. So Deandra,
Yes.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't understand, but my sons ain't no joke. They gathered up. So now, see, we have family FaceTime calls.
Yeah.
It could be all five. It could be the three boys. It could be whatever it is.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
So when I see all the boys calling me, somebody did something.
Yeah.
So they want to discuss, Daddy,
Hey, mom.
what you think should go down?
Mom,
What?
I'm interviewing Prime right now. I'm going to get you a book signed, all right?
Oh, tell Handsome I say hi.
Tell me
See, all right, I'm going to tell him. He heard you. He told you. All right, I'm going to get you. All right, I'm going to get you a book signed. All
Well,
right.
your mama been shooting her shot for 4 years,
Man,
Nah, man. He no good, man.
man. Cousin Jackie been shooting her shot for 4 years,
Yeah, she
man.
ain't playing.
Last time you called up, hey, handsome, how
you know,
you
she
doing?
start fixing her hair and shit. I'm like, what you doing? You know how
Hey,
she
man,
be.
let me tell you something. My boys weren't happy.
They wasn't happy.
They protect their sisters.
Yeah,
so
they
much.
protect- yeah.
And they so mad. Oh, Dad, y'all don't let the joker get in the
I know
family.
Shallow. I know
Oh,
Shallow
yeah.
was.
Yeah, they were fighting mad. But I say, no, you gotta understand now. It could be a blessing.
Oh, it's going to be the
DeAndre
biggest
been
blessing.
She's been praying,
Yeah,
that one day she could be a mother. I say, y'all don't even understand that.
Right.
yeah.
And God gave it to her. I understand you may not accept who she's with at the time, but think about the gift from God that He bestowed upon her, because she's gonna be a wonderful mother, and we're gonna make sure of that.
And and that's the one thing I can say. You know, at first I was like, man, I'm not ready for this. But now, you know, Chase is here,
Yep.
Truce is here, Zayden is here.
Yep.
They all blessings to me, man. That's my gang.
Yeah.
That's who I kick it with on the weekends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, and then the fact of my son passing, you know, he left a beautiful gift
That's
there
right.
for
Man,
us.
he got all boys.
You know what I mean? And I got all boys, yeah. So
All 3 all boys.
But
So-
you know, my kids go to clown, and DeAndre, now you know, we go down with this. You ain't getting no football player, because the baby ain't gonna be but a soccer player.
Oh, they went in. They went
They
in on
went in,
him.
dog. They went
What do
in.
you mean?
They went. I said, man, you leave baby daddy alone, man.
Yeah, they went in.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But it's like, man, it's just the love there. But I can see him now running around. But he gonna be running around with Prime, all in the office. I'm telling you.
that's gonna be Prime hard. As soon as he see him, as soon as he come out, it's gonna be. When I see them little dudes, man, like my grandson just got dropped off last week, and he jump out the truck and he run over, pop. It's like
So you pop up.
nothing in the world warm my heart more than that.
pop.
I'm pop, man. I accepted it now, and I love it.
Yeah.
You know, you're not gonna accept it till he's here or she's here, but once they get here.
I'm excited for her.
You gonna be
I'm
a proud
excited for
papa.
baby girl, because yeah, still my baby girl. I'm excited for her to be a mother.
And then at 34, man, she had to do it soon.
Yeah, she a grown woman.
You know what I mean?
She a grown woman. I'm
She
proud
is-
of her.
You know, so anything she wanted to do, she got a chance to do it. She
Right.
got a chance to live a life now.
But the boys weren't happy at first, but I think now they're starting to accept it.
Yeah.
Because that's their big sister.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they want everything right.
And nobody's good enough
That's
for your
what I
big
told them.
sister.
Nobody ain't good enough for you.
Nobody.
Y'all gonna criticize anybody. Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Prime, when you was making this book, what was the thought process? You just said, I got to get some game out there. I
Yeah,
got to.
That's part of it. But you know what, man? I just did a meeting with, I think, the best author that has ever written, John Maxwell. I did a meeting with him.
Yo, when I heard it on the audio come on there, I said, man, that's major.
Right.
He is the goat
He's
of
the goat.
goats.
He's the
Goats,
goat.
goats.
He's the
Especially
goat.
of pushing people and
He's the
informing
GOAT.
people.
So I asked him that question this past weekend. Why did you start writing books? And he said, it was a vehicle that I could get in front of people that I could normally get in front of, that I could reach people that I could normally reach. So that book could go much farther than our voice and our wherewithal. And I'm happy to do it because it's a navigational system. Some of the people that we look up to the most in our country has been coached. But everyday Tom, Dick, Harry, and Larry don't have a coach.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be that coach. I'm trying to be that voice of reason. I'm trying to be that navigational system of life. To sit back there like a U-box, like a guy in the corner of the ring, left. Now hit it with the right, hit it with the right. Now, okay, back off. That's what I'm trying to emulate and imitate, to be your coach. And I think everybody needs one.
Absolutely. Everybody need a life coach.
Yes. So I love it. I mean, and then you think about the chapter. This is not about autobiography. This is just chapters, the things that keep you going. Like the first chapter say, even if you broke, keep moving. All of us been broken.
Yes.
And guess what we did the first day? We stopped. And I'm not a hunter by any means, but I've learned that people that hunt deer and hogs, that when the prey is still, you get a better shot at it.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing we do when we're hurt and we're injured. We be still. You got to keep moving. So we talk about you got to keep moving. No matter what's going on in your life, you got to keep it moving. Set your own thermostat. Be where your feet are. Make
Yep.
confidence your natural
Yep.
odor. Something I love to tell my kids that play for me, are your leader or your dog? I don't have captains.
Right.
I got leaders, I got dog. Every dog ain't a leader, every leader ain't a dog. The 3 W's, you got to want it, you got to work it in order to win it.
Say it again.
Yeah, you
gotta
got to want it, you got to work it in order to win
And
it.
then
Because
one
if you
of
don't want it, then you don't work it, you'll never be in position to win.
Absolutely.
It's 2 of them. You know, you got chapter 14 and chapter 16. Open doors for others and fight for what's right.
Ain't this
Extremely
us?
important.
Ain't this us?
Extremely important.
Ain't this us?
Like I've seen people on your staff that you didn't. I seen them in Jackson. I seen them in Colorado. You really took care of them. You really like. You take care of people if they valuable. You make sure you deliver their value.
because they have tremendous value and they've taken care of me. This is a big man sitting over there on the wall
Yes,
right
sir.
now. How long we been together, Red? About 14.
But the one thing I can
About
say about
14
Coach,
years.
Coach he'll definitely give you opportunity. He'll be on your side here, but he's going to hold you accountable.
Yeah, don't do nothing crazy.
That's the one thing
Don't
about
mess up.
coach.
He's going to tell you about it.
You do something dumb. He'll get you out of here. Y'all still be friends. Y'all just be friends from a distance.
Friends from a distance.
Because the one thing about a coach, he's going to love you. He's going to do all that, but he's going to hold you accountable, from the students to the coaches to the equipment people to the chefs at the school.
Let me talk about that.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by ZipRecruiter. Daylight saving time is starting up again, and for most states, the goal to give us more daylight from March through November. By setting our clocks forward, it may feel there's more hours in a day, but if you're hiring, it doesn't necessarily help you find qualified candidates for your role any sooner. There's only one way to do that, and you know what it is: ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/game. I mean, you know, we love finding great people to work for us. We love finding great employees. And we love getting stuff for free. So ZipRecruiter ZipRecruiter.com/game. ZipRecruiter works around the clock to find qualified candidates for you. Once you post your job on ZipRecruiter, they send it to 100+ job sites so you can reach more of the right people. ZipRecruiter smart technology also scans thousands of resumes to identify people whose skills and experience match your job. Spring forward it with new hiring partner ZipRecruiter to find top talent sooner. See why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a qualified candidate within the first day. Just go to exclusive web address to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/game. Once again, ZipRecruiter.com/game. The smartest way to hire. ZipRecruiter.
That's one of your greatest accomplishments. You turned that cafeteria into a 5-star restaurant.
When you said that, I could see you eating. You so funny because I could see them last time.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I went in there, they gave me that barbecue salmon. And they burnt it too, like it was from the South. I'm talking about the barbecue salmon, the macaroni, the cornbread. That
was one of the first things we did.
That was the best thing they did. Y'all worry about the team. I'm worried about that food. The food was so good. I'm talking about they got all the type of different drinks. They got the snacks on the side.
Yeah.
I'm talking about they got the cabbage all fried right.
Yeah, we did. Because you know what?
It's the best restaurant.
Kids eat 3 times a day.
Yes, they do.
The thing that concerned me the most when I was leaving to go to college, where I was going to lay my head and what I was going to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm coming from a mama that cooked.
Yeah.
Where I was going to lay my head and where I was going to eat. And we took care of those two. We kept those things the main things. Because one thing a parent don't want to do is worry that their son is eating or their child don't have a wonderful, safe place to lay their heads.
But you know one thing, another thing that I noticed in Denver, and it's not taking down from no other. We in a child hall. You got you sitting having one-on-ones with kids from the soccer team, volleyball.
That's right.
Girls basketball,
That's right.
badminton, handball, thumb wrestling. I'm talking about ping pong. I'm like, what the? He's well, me him. He the ping pong champion. They got ping pong. You know, it's like.
And you know what? What was the best part about it? To just see the enjoyment, the excitement on them kids' faces, just being able to just. Have that relationship with Prime. Okay, come here, let me introduce, come here. She on the basketball team, she doing the things.
We had the Lakers, not the Lakers, what am I talking about? 76ers come, because the owner, his daughter goes to the school and he brought the team up and I had to speak to the team. But I took a few of the basketball players with me. Because I wanted them to have that experience to sit up
with
there
the pros.
to sit up there with them dogs, so they could peep game from pros, man. So just to get to know all the different sports, and we go support them. The first soccer game that we had, we went deep. We rode in there deep. Darn near the whole team. 90% of the team was there watching our girls get down because, like you say, we eat with them every day. I just wore a sweatshirt to practice the other day, said the dance team, Colorado dance team. I met the dance team in the elevator. Like, what y'all do? I said, we dance. So we got a dance team? So I represented them. Yeah.
You should have said,
I'm
a hell of a dancer too. This is what I used to do every time I got a pick on the Eagles and ran it back and broke Gilly Hart.
You know what I like about this book is when I was in prison, I was a big reader. But this book and how you're so down to earth and so real and authentic, I don't care if you wherever you at, you in college, you home, you in prison, you work in a factory, you work on Wall Street, you a CEO, chief marketer, wherever you at, this book is for you because when I read this book, I got you. I didn't get no, I got Prime.
So you mean tell me you didn't get done, Yeager? You didn't get done?
No, it ain't about that. But what I'm saying is, like, I got the
pretty
real
much pinned this thing. Who did the doggone thing for me? You ain't get him?
No, shout out to Don. But what I'm
Shout
saying
it down,
is,
but I got when I was into the ebook, I got Prime.
Don is a hell of a
Don's a hell of a-
translator.
That means
yes.
Don did a great
Don's a
job.
hell of a
Don's a hell of a
He did a great
translator.
job.
But what I'm saying is, if no matter where you at, because we gonna keep it real. We come from a place that sometimes the world forget about. We got people
That's right.
all over the world.
That's right.
And I'm not talking about your color. I'm talking about the struggle that take place in the world.
That's right.
From hunger to just stressing to depression, whatever. But you got a product right here. This product right here is like water.
You know what?
Something you need.
You know what? I can't, like, this has me so excited that I can't wait to the next. Because I've already thought about the next title, the next chapters, the next, and how we're going to formulate this. I'm thinking about this because this book is just getting ready to soar. It's getting ready to take off. And then when the season starts and we start kicking some butt, it's going to soar even higher and farther. You know that. But the chapters are so applicable to everything. Keep the main thing the main thing.
Yes.
One chapter that I have not highlighted that I love is Fight for What's Right.
That's what I said.
Fight for
You
what's right.
always do that. I seen you doing
Fight
the Jackson.
for what's right. You've got to fight for what you know is right. If you choose not to fight in the moment of truth, that's going to haunt you forever. Those are the things that we carry for a lifetime. Conflict is everywhere in life, work, home, etc. The key to resolving is communication and listening. Ain't that's the first thing that the enemy takes?
Yeah.
When we have controversy, communication. When we argue with our old ladies, it's the first thing you take,
Yeah.
right? Communication.
Right. Yep.
And when we're not communicating, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. You remember the Tower of Babel in the Bible? He messed with the communication, so they could not build any higher. And if there's no communication, there's no way we could build. And no way we could reach our goals.
It's major.
And I seen the minute you went to Jackson State, when you first got there, you fought for what was right.
That's right.
Every
You said
way
my kids
possible.
is not practicing on this raggedy ass practice field. They not doing that.
That's right.
Y'all better get. I don't care who you got to call to get some money up.
And we did.
Y'all better fix this damn field.
And
up.
we did.
Now, okay. No, they ain't. New uniforms. Come on.
That's right.
Wham. Let's go.
Uniforms matter. That's a chapter
That's
too.
right. That's right.
Your uniform matter.
Name on the back of the jersey.
That's right.
Because
They deserve
every
it.
time you step out there, you representing your family.
That's right. Yep.
Your family name should be on the back of your jersey because that's what you represent. I want you to, when you put that jersey on, to see your name and know what you representing.
That's
You
right.
representing your mother, you representing your father, you representing your family, you representing this school, you representing this team. And that was big for them kids. You seen their
Now y'all see why
personalities
this
change.
is some of our best recruiters. Now y'all see why. They get the red carpet when they get to Boulder because these are some of our best recruiters because y'all have seen it from the inside out. So when I'm talking about dreaming big, y'all have seen it.
Yes.
When I'm talking about time as a wonderful storyteller, you've seen it. And you talk this chapter should be dedicated to Wallow. Time is a wonderful storyteller. You can't fake your way to consistency. Believe it or not, most people live double lives at their trick-or-treating. It ain't even October. We all have strengths and weaknesses. The trick is exploiting those strengths and showing them all. One person should take responsibility for your life, and that's you. Well, I ain't never heard him blame nobody.
Never.
I ain't blame nobody.
Never. Most people that come home from prison, they blame everybody but themselves.
I ain't
He
blame
came on me
nobody.
and said, I put myself there. I did it. I was wrong. You know, you got to understand that in jail, you know what his nickname was?
What's that?
Time Machine.
Talk to me.
He walked past some old head cell. He said, man, look at Time Machine, man. So Wallow
He
stopped
called me a
and said,
time machine.
So what you mean? What you call me Time Machine? He said, you don't even ain't happy, man.
I ain't never seen Wallow not happy.
And Wallow said, I put myself here.
Yeah, I mean,
I understand why I'm here. I did the dumb shit. Like
I always
what
do
I'm
that.
gonna be sad?
Right.
I'm here.
And
So I put myself here. So now I gotta deal with putting myself here.
Wow.
Like in America, you got a bunch of shots. And the funny thing about Tom is a wonderful storyteller. What's so great about that, I gotta let y'all know, September, shout out to 13A Simon and Schuster. My book will be coming out armed with good intentions. And you're gonna learn about me. You're gonna learn my story. My story is about accountability. My story is about hard work. My story is about falling, and it's about getting back up. The reality is in America, you're gonna win and you're gonna lose. But it's about, did I have a big part in me losing?
That's right.
Did I do this? Did I mess up a relationship? Did I mess up an opportunity? Because I done seen kids come into the locker room and they didn't want to do what they needed to do, and then now they calling their mama. Oh, I want to be here. All right, get up out of here, man.
That's right. That's
You was
right.
doing dumb stuff. You was out partying. You went outside when you was supposed to be in the hotel at night when y'all was in Atlanta.
That's right.
You went to the strip club. You should, you know what I mean?
Right.
Now, if I was young, I don't know if I'd have done that too. I probably would have. But you know what I mean? You gotta be, I'm just saying, you gotta be accountable for that. So it's about accountability. This is what I'm big on. If you live in the world, anywhere in the world, but in America especially, if you breathing, you got a shot.
You got a shot.
If you put the work in, you got a shot. And there's so many examples. Yeah. We got so many examples of what it could be. And he know I'm hard on people. Like, damn, well, I was in the joint. So what? You was in the joint, man. Get back up.
That's right.
One of the greatest songs, what's the name? Donnie McKirkland. Get back up again. You got to get back up again.
That's right.
Everybody went through hardships in life. Everybody. You've been through hardships in life. You done seen some shit, Prime.
That's right.
Did you complain?
Not
you still
one
made
bit.
it to practice.
That's right.
You still got on the field. You know what I mean? You couldn't stick me in my prime, but it is what it is. But you would have been accountable for it. So you know what? He was better than me today. He was better than me today. He'd have said that. But I'm gonna say this. It's something in here that's very important, and I know the world want to know because I want to know. Social media, where we come from, especially our community, the black community, they could be rough on you and they could be real opinionated.
Right.
So you got to be really on point. I always tell Gil this. I say you got to respond up, not down. And when I say that is that you'll have people that really not going to affect your bottom line. They have opinions about you and the decisions that you make in life. You had a lot of people that had opinions about you moving on in life or whatever, doing something better, and making things precedent of what we can be and where we can go and how we could do it. And here go the trail. I'm gonna be a trailblazer.
That's right.
How do you like number 21? How do you find peace with all the noise out there, all the haters out there? Everybody got something to say. Everybody want this. Everybody. Like, how do you find peace?
First of all, peace is like sifted, out of a place of love, reconciliation, faith, and God. God is my peace. If I didn't have God, I wouldn't have no peace. You got to understand. Everything, and this is the first point, everything starts with faith. My faith is unflappable. My faith is unpenetratable. You can't, my faith is unbelievable. When I was sitting in the hospital for darn near a month, sitting up there.
I called you, I talked to you.
A couple of my toes, the sides of my legs, never doubted, never wavered, never asked God, why me? Because I knew I was sitting there. I knew I was built for it. I knew he got the strongest soldier and laid him down for a minute so I could just think about it and how valuable life was when my life was threatened. He got the right one. Mm-hmm. That's why. I mean, because I had to go through something to get to something. So I just sat there and I laid there and I just pondered every night in pain. I mean, I'm sitting up there just unsqueezed every darn thing they got. I just button, to go in my leg to give me pain. And I was like, Lord, when I get up from here, he said, I got plans for you. I just need to lay you down and prepare you. Because when I build you and really rehabilitate you and strengthen you and subject you and charge you and challenge you for this next challenge, it's going to take every darn thing you got. So I had to lay you down and pick you up. And he laid me down and picked me back up, and we're here. Now, we sitting up there on a book tour. And this book ain't about no money. This book is about knowledge. It's about understanding. It's about wisdom. It's about edifying and perfecting our people. And when I say our people, I'm talking about everybody who has a heartbeat, not one ethnicity. Faith has to be a part of your daily life. Remember, faith ain't faith unless it's challenged. How can you tell me you got faith and you ain't been challenged? And that's impossible. You can't tell me what you got. You can't tell me what you've been to unless you get up under there.
Absolutely.
You can't tell me what you got. And see, when your faith is in order, you got to listen closely to find your peace. Closely. Yeah. And see, what God does, he don't yell. My God whispers. And when he whispers to me, if I have too much noise in my life, I can't hear.
Yeah.
And so I don't have noises of life in my life. I don't have ignorance and adolescence and childishness and foolishness in my life. If you start bringing that mess to my life, you're going to be evicted out of my life.
Yes.
And the last point, always focus on the good side of things. That's what y'all do. Y'all don't have bad days.
Nah, bad moments.
Thank you, but never a bad day.
Nah, because I'm not going to let it ruin the rest of my day.
Come on.
I ain't doing that.
Come on.
You know me, I'm
Right.
Go light up, forget about it.
Man, you know what the best thing that all three of us has learned? We learned the gift of walking away.
Yeah, you got to.
I walk right away.
You
I
got
Yeah,
to.
but I mean, once
You
upon
have to.
a time, we were doing what?
Yeah.
All right. All
I'm
right.
out. Keep playing with me.
Keep playing.
out.
I ain't going nowhere. You better walk away.
I'm swinging first. It ain't gonna even be it's not gonna be a challenge. We ain't not going back and forth. It ain't gonna be, back in the day you used to go face to face.
No, it's
I
over.
swung already.
Yeah, that's cool.
We used to do that, but now we have to
Oh, you right.
And it's called growth.
walk away.
It's called you right.
It's called
walk
growth,
away.
man. You know, as a person, I always say if you're doing the same thing at 22 that you're doing at 32, you're a fool. You should have changed something.
You're a fool.
You had to have some growth somewhere.
Man, that's my greatest strength. Not football, baseball, basketball, or even articulation, because I got a mouthpiece out this world, but my greatest gift is the gift to be able to walk away.
That's important.
You know how many things that
Say
we
that
have.
so much
Say
time
that
and energy.
again. My greatest gift is the gift to walk away.
The gift to walk away. That's why we're here. Because we know how to walk away.
You know how to decipher some nonsense and say, you know what?
I'm
going to leave you over there, man. I'm going to leave you right
and
there.
I ain't just talking about friends. I'm talking about family.
Everybody.
And folks. Yeah.
Man, listen.
And future relationships.
All that.
We learn how to walk away.
You got to, because a lot of people are stagnate you, because right now we living in an ultra, like the way it is now, especially with social media, it made everybody entitled and needy. And everybody ultra sensitive. You can't even tell nobody the truth. If you see me and Gilly doing anything, or if you seen something, you'll call us and be like, yo, listen, I got to talk to y'all. Listen.
That's right.
This is what it is. Stand down. All right, cool.
That's right.
You right. You see
Exactly.
some, we ain't see OG. All right,
And
bet you
that
right.
has happened with both of us.
This happened to both. So we be like, cool.
Yeah, that
now
has
I'm
happened.
gonna tell you something.
That's right.
That I got to put you on.
That's right.
I know what happened in Colorado last year, and I'm just this also me applying for a position. What happened was y'all didn't have no chief glove warmer on the side. I was an attempted glove warmer for
But
the
we
Eagles.
tried to hire you as the get back coach.
No. Listen, I was I was an attempted glove warmer for the Eagles. I attempted to get a job there to be a glove warmer, just to keep the gloves warm. I got a machine that I use to keep the gloves, because that was happening. I seen a couple players that missed a couple. I said, yeah, they ain't had a thing. Y'all need me over there.
Yeah.
I mean, heat the gloves up. Just heat the gloves up. That's all you need, man. You know what I mean, and then like I was also like, y'all might need a kicker. I get a walk on.
No.
I'm sorry, and I'm not being racial or anything like this, but we don't want no black kicker. Right?
No.
I'm going to change the game.
Not right now.
40
Not
plus
right
black.
now. I mean, it's going to be a time.
The
but
40-year-old
not
kicker.
right
It's going to be a
No.
movie. We're going to make a book. Charles is going to make a book out of it.
Nah, man.
40-year-old kicker.
There's some things you just don't do
Yeah.
in football. That's I can't do that.
Y'all just don't want me to get in the game. Why you don't want me to get my name on in the Raptors?
Let me just say something. Like, when you a black kicker, that means you didn't have no other skills. Like, you was
like you was the last one picked. They just left you over there with the balls and you just started kicking it.
right.
That's how it happened.
Like, you wasn't even playing with the rest of the kids as a kid. Like,
you was the last one picked.
You was the last
Were
one
you the
picked.
last one picked when you came?
No, my ACL got messed up. That's when my career went down. Because I was starting everywhere I went.
Okay, tell me, what do ACL mean?
He don't know.
I never got the chance. The doctor just told me. I never figured that out.
I know you ain't know.
I never figured it out.
I know you ain't know.
All the doctors said you have a tender, complicated, problematic ACL. and that's been going on for like 15 years. So I didn't know.
He might not even know where his ACL
He don't even know where it is.
I don't.
He don't know where it is.
But I know it's somewhere in my leg. That's all I know.
It is. You're right. You're right about that.
I just know that they
You just know that's a common injury.
and every time I go to play or warm up, I feel a tingle in my legs. I'm like,
where?
like around the calf area, I think.
That's right. Let him ride with that.
It's around the calf area.
You're right.
So I was like, damn, my ACL
You're
messing
right.
with me. The other day I got 4 points in the celebrity game. 4 points.
What did Gilly hit?
I had 4 points.
What did Gilly hit?
6'5". Man, we got different positions.
I'm just saying, what did Gilly
You
hit?
got Michael Jordan, you got Dennis Rodman. They say my game like I was grabbing rebounds, foul
Gilly,
like five people.
So Gilly's Jordan in your comparison.
We was on different teams, but my team won. Team Wallow won.
How could y'all get on different teams?
Because it was
That's how they
Team
set it
Wallow
up.
versus my team. I had some. I was a good coach that
What
day.
did Gil do?
Gil had like 40 points, but he lost. He lost. You know what I mean? It don't matter.
47 scoring 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was gunning though. You ain't come out. So I'm on the bench with the guys, right? My team. They like, hold up. Gil ain't come out the game yet. He's still
He's
running.
in shape.
They was shocked. They was like, It's like 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. He didn't come out the game once.
He's in shape.
Everybody else rotating. The dude that was a killer on our team got MVP. He keep coming in and out, but Gil's still in there. He young.
How can the guy get MVP and Gil drop 47?
Oh, he had 30.
Because they won. We won. My team won.
Yeah, 47.
I
That's
still should have won it.
Yeah, that was crazy. He dropped it, but no. The great thing about me and Gil is this. Teamwork make the dream work.
That's right.
We know our parts and we play that. I'm not trying to battle with my cousin. I ain't trying to outshine him. I ain't trying to, when his moment is on and he's hot, when he hot, I'm right there with the towel in the water. Come on, cuz, we got this.
That's right.
Because when he win, I win. When I win, he win.
Yep.
And I think a lot of
Why
people out
can't
here.
we have that understanding?
Because they
of
be
one
tripping.
another?
They be tripping. I think everybody want to be that. You got to know who you are and you got to embrace that. And you got to know who the people around you are and you got to know when to highlight them.
You know what I want to ask y'all? I posted something the other day, and I'm surprised y'all ain't called me on it. I talked about anybody coming at somebody,
That's
and
his
we
thing.
ain't allow that to happen.
That's his
Like
thing.
we in a society, Gil,
That's the new thing.
where anybody could come at somebody and allow that to affect the somebody. And it comes from anybody. See, I have a relationship over a multitude of years with somebody. I've seen him up, I've seen him down, I've seen him in, I've seen him out, I've seen him work hard, I've seen him slack, but I've seen him get it back together. And I'm happy for it because we have established a relationship over years.
Right.
But how can somebody just attack this dude, anybody, attack somebody? It don't make sense. And we believe
But
that.
no, see-
and we let people damage that.
I'm going to say this. In our community, I can speak from the black perspective. In our community, it been an organization that is an invisible organization that was created. It used to be a quiet, secret society. Now it's out public. Back then, you remember, a person be like, I ain't even going to say that. They might think it, but they won't say it. But then it starts sliding out. So now you got an army of haters. Haters is your marketing team. Let them work, though.
That's right.
You got an army of haters. Now it's cool. They call hating keeping it real a lot of times. Oh, I'm just keeping it real. At the end of the day, what's so crazy about it, Prime, is that, and I told Cardi B this, I said, you need the gossipers and you need the haters because they keep media. It's about media. It's about marketing. It's about, they keep you out there. Because you got the people that's going to argue about you, the people that's going to hate you. But it's like, at the end of the day, and I'm not saying this in a braggadocious way, I don't see none of these haters at the Ferrari dealer.
True.
I don't see none of them when I'm taking care of my mom.
I get upset
I don't see none of them.
when these persons tear people down.
That's what they
that
do.
has established credibility
To tear people
with
down.
us over a multitude of years.
Yeah, you're right.
And then somebody comes along and just say some slanderous things that you don't want to sit back and fight with them about.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't want to do that.
Right.
So I don't understand how we let anybody attack somebody.
And the somebodies that we know.
The sad
That's what I
part
mean.
be about it is that the anybody's that's attacking the somebody's, when you go to the anybody's and you say, well, what is he known for?
What did they do?
What did they do?
What did they accomplish in life?
What did they? Nothing.
What did
Oh,
they?
so you mean to tell me you ain't accomplished shit in your 20s, your 30s. Now you 45 and you get on the internet
Right.
and talk about people that accomplish things.
Took care of their family, took care
You
of communities.
talking about,
added
you're
value.
a commentator. You sit on the sideline talking about the ballers
Right.
and you get a platform.
Right.
But then what we know you for again? We don't know you for nothing, huh? We know you for getting online and talking about people that's known.
And that
That's
bothers
sad.
me. That bothers me that we let
that's
this
sad.
But
progress
that
this far.
as a people, a lot of people evolved to that because it's so many. Social media created so many failures because you had so many people that didn't know how to say, you know what, I can't be Michael Jordan, but I could be Phil Jackson.
Right.
Everybody think they could be Mike. No, the coaches last longer than the players also.
That's right.
Phil Jackson had Mike and he had Kobe.
That's
I'm
right.
just saying to say, nobody want to be the executive. We don't market and we don't promote and we don't encourage executive stars. Like, there's so many stars behind this book. Everybody that's behind this book is a star in their department, from the PR,
That's right.
from Charles, for
That's right.
every different department, from the people that help you with the cover that shot it, John Mannion. And I think we so hype on celebrity and success that people get upset damn, why they highlighting Prom and they highlighting me and I'm a coach? You're not Prom. You don't have the accomplishments that Prom have. I'm sorry. Why is you putting yourself with Prom? Did you do what Prom did?
No.
Did you go to Atlanta and raise the roof? Did you go? Was you in San? Did you do what he done?
I feel bad for him though. Honestly, I really do. I don't get upset, angry, hostile, or anything. I really pray for him. Like something's got to really be
Something wrong. Something wrong.
Like when you post something out inspirational in the morning, like you always do, and somebody attack that, like. What is wrong with you? You know how early it is?
It's 6:30 in the morning. You got these negative stuff on your mind.
Angry?
Right.
You hating off out the gate? That's what you do.
And guess what I do? I sit back and say this. There's 8 billion people on this planet. You know how many of y'all is haters? Not that many. Because it's real people doing real stuff in real life that we're pushing, we're inspiring, we're doing good things for.
Right.
Like when you look at everything that the value we bring, look at the value, bro. Look at how you look at how you go into a community, you boost the whole finance, the whole economy. Woof, from traveling to this, to lodging, boom, restaurants. We doing real stuff. We really helping people in real time.
Right.
It's people that you don't even know that just because people coming to Denver, they working in a restaurant, they getting tips that they never got in their life.
We're gonna say Boulder.
Boulder, yeah.
Oh well, yeah. See, I be having it mixed up. My fault, because I just see I see the snow.
You
and all
fly
that.
into Denver.
We fly to Denver. My fault.
Then we
come
take
to
that
Boulder.
hour ride,
But even Denver, because a lot of people are staying there to drive over. So they in restaurants every night. They shopping every night. You building so. We help people without trying to help people, just being ourselves. So when you do that, you just got to be able to say, you know what? I'm too blessed to be stressed. God got me. I'm not debating with people that's not in a good position with God, because if you was, you wouldn't be angry at me.
You wouldn't be angry.
If you got a relationship with God, you ain't worrying about me.
Right.
So you just got to take it and be like, I'm doing something right, because I'm gonna tell you something. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
I like that.
It's sad, but there's a song. If you ain't got no haters, matter of fact, that might got to be your theme song for this season.
He'll tell you. I'm quick to tell family members everything. If God wanted you to have it, he would have gave it to you.
Yep. He ain't no joke.
Man, well, don't be mad at me, be mad at God. I wouldn't suggest that. I wouldn't suggest you be mad at the Lord, but if he wanted you to have it, he would have gave it to you.
Give me a great weekend. What could possibly happen the next time y'all come to Boulder? Give me a great weekend.
First of all,
I want y'all to snowmobile with me.
Oh yeah, that's a great
We're
weekend.
gonna do that, but first and foremost, you got to send me the chef number so I can establish the rollout of the food I need.
You just got to tell me what you want.
Oh yeah, because I got to me and him. We cool. That's my guy. He came back.
just gotta tell me what you want.
As soon as he came back, I knew he was a good person, because he came around and he said, "What you want?" I said, I'm the chef." I said, "You a good man." I knew he was a good spirited person.
He was the chef in prison, so he felt like they had a connect.
Yeah, he brought my food out, man.
He was the chef in prison.
You know what I mean? So no.
Captain of the wrestling team.
Like,
he was a whole bunch of things.
I'm probably gonna play. What I'm gonna do is
lifeguard in the prison showers. You didn't know.
Listen.
He's finding. I gotta get on me.
Oh, he gonna say I was a masseuse.
You was a prison masseuse.
He gonna say I was all this type of stuff.
Personal.
You're not a lifeguard in the prison shower. All I did was clean the showers up afterwards. That's not the lifeguard. I didn't have no goggles on.
When did you go in?
Afterwards. Okay. Afterwards, it'd be sometime before, make sure everything cleaned up, squeegee all the stuff and all that type of stuff like that. Spray down.
Just think about that, problem. You was cleaning prison showers.
No, see, one thing about me though, this is the difference between me and all these other dudes.
drowned in the shower, we had to shave.
I was an overachiever. I was an overachiever in jail. I had a bunch of jobs.
He's an overachiever.
Inmate clothing, I was a cook, I was a chef. So all that stuff, you gotta think about it. Because you got to move to lock in your next move. And I'm saying it to say this. I was preparing for when I get outside in the free world that I ain't had no hangups. If I had to work here, I ain't got no hangups. So my whole thing is like, a lot of times we'd be cool and be too cool to do this. And I'm a hard worker, because one thing I learned, especially living in America, if you work hard and smart, you're gonna win. Right. If you could put them two ingredients together, you're gonna win. You could do anything you want to do in America. You ask me, I don't care. And I'm a person that I spent 20 years in prison, 5 years in the juvenile system. Wow. Came home, been home 7 years. I'm the cultural advisor of YouTube. I'm the chief marketing officer of Reform Alliance. I got a book coming out on Simon & Schuster in a couple months. You think I'm gonna be? We got one of the #1 shows in the country. Yeah. I help people in real time. We help nonprofit. We gave away $4.5 million in partnership with Barstool to inner city minority companies. Everybody that I can help. I took them to any way. If you call us about podcast, whatever, we talking to you on a Saturday.
You recruit?
Hey, Prom. I
You
said,
recruit?
Prom. I said, Prom. Yeah, I was trying to hook so-and-so up with a podcast. He said, what? He said, man, put Barstool on the phone. I called Erica and Dave. Next day, Erica tell me, I'm on a jet right now. I'm going to see Prom.
That's right.
Next thing you know, you got the show.
That's
so
right.
I'm never hiding I'm not hiding no resources.
Never have.
Or nothing from nobody.
Never.
So if I can make it happen, after all that, I could have blamed it on dad not being on. I could have blamed it on poverty. I could have blamed it on just simply being black. I could have blamed it on all that. What I said, let me take all this stuff and all that I got through, use that as the fuel to get through it again and make things happen and go out here and be an example of what we can be. Life after prison, the possibilities after prison, the possibilities after hardship, the possibilities after letdown, hurt, trauma. What could we be? And I'm going to live it. And I'm going to show people that you got a shot. If you don't give up on you don't give up on God, you can win. And that's the bottom line.
We get on the snowmobiles.
Yes.
Oh, snowmobiles.
We get on the snowmobile.
Yes.
I got in. Y'all got to come snowmobile. With
Yes.
me.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. I think I could do that.
Yes, I want to go snowmobile, the skis, all
That's
that.
shallow. I can't. I don't mess with skis.
No.
No, that's
And
too
the
much.
Snowboards and all that shallow.
You can
all that.
protect yourself a little better on them because I could go on a nice speed. I ain't going to go crazy. But them snowboards, all them cliffs and all that, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
real.
falling.
They out there for real.
Yo, do the chef know how to make a good peach cobbler?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got peach cobbler, some vanilla bean ice cream,
Yeah.
and when you can put butter pecan, and when it's hot and the ice
All
cream
the stuff
start
he was
melting,
dreaming about
the
in
ice
prison.
cream start melting.
When I get up and get some peach cobbler.
No, when
with
that
some
ice
vanilla
cream, listen, but no, listen, when that ice cream start dripping and melting, and that you smoke coming out of that peach cobbler, you crack it open,
What's
and
my man name back here?
it'd be like,
Big Red, like, what the hell is
yo,
he
I'm
talking
telling you,
about?
man, it's something special. Peach cobbler. Now, you know what I do?
got you.
I do
Next
want to
time I'm
ask
gonna
you,
make sure you had your peach cobbler.
do we know how to make some vegetarian cornbread stuffing?
I don't know about all that.
With just I'm
don't know
talking.
about
just give me his number. I handle
When you
it. I'm gonna change the whole menu.
When you start being a vegetarian?
I've been that for since I'm talking about a pescatarian, not a vegetarian.
Oh, thank you.
A vegan. You got a pescatarian. I eat that. I need that,
You know the
salmon.
difference.
Yeah, that salmon. Yeah, it's just seafood. But that salmon he made barbecued it up. It was
Because
nice.
you was vegetarian. You just talked about the salmon a minute
You know
ago, but
what?
now
You know
you're
how I get on the
vegetarian.
team? Let me be the team cook. I was a chef in jail.
No.
No.
I know how to throw down, Prime. See,
I
that's
believe that.
I know how to throw down.
Throwing down is not throwing down for 4,000 inmates.
But every
That's
time I
just
see
making
y'all
some stuff that
eating
they
on
can
the
put in
show,
their body, bro.
It's
That's
hood
not-
stuff. Like I don't never see you cook nothing real. Like when I see y'all in
Nah,
a
I
on
mean,
the show,
see, you know
it's
where
hood stuff.
everybody started cooking
Let me
shit.
ask you this
Hot
question,
dogs
bro.
and
Couple
like
wild
the
when
beanie
you
babies.
buy- he
When
love
you
a good
get your
dish.
GED in jail, that don't count, right?
Yes, it do. Don't tell people that. Don't mislead people that. You keep lying to people.
That don't count.
I got
bro.
I got
Bro,
a G.
when you get out of jail, do
I
you
like
think
the
he could
effort.
go
I like
to
the
Ruth
effort.
Chris and be like,
Yes.
I want to be a chef. And, oh, what's your work
I get a
history?
job
Oh, I
anywhere.
was cooking up Dallas, the Pink Palace prison. Like, yeah, I was like that.
That's debatable.
It don't count. Prom just want to be nice to you,
It's
bro.
debatable.
It don't
No, I'm just saying it do count. It's the same
you
thing.
got a
It's same
culinary
debatable.
arts degree in prison. That don't count.
No, shout out to Steve Daly from South Philly. My
Steve
instructor.
will tell you
No,
it don't
my
count.
instructor was a chef in the Navy. He's a legend. He made me a legend.
So
What are
he
you
was in
talking
prison
about?
with you?
Huh? No,
Instructor?
he was instructor. He worked there. He was an instructor that taught us how to become great chefs like I am. I can work in any 5-star restaurant in New York right now. I guarantee you.
Doing what?
Making a meal.
Washing dishes.
Cutting the vegetables. No, listen.
one
now
day in that kitchen,
Now
he
listen,
be
one thing
done.
about the dish, I seen a lot of boys come in the prison kitchen as chef, as dishwashers turn out to be a chef. So you can level up in these joints. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's
I
just
believe
me.
in Wallow.
Thank you. See,
I believe in Wallow.
matter of fact, they got a
do?
culinary
Coach.
program at Colorado. I could teach some classes there.
You can come in and do your thing.
No,
I'll
man.
let you do what you want in the kitchen.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. See, watch when I make a meal. Don't hate on me, man.
They'll make oodles and noodles for all the students on campus.
Now we got a big season coming up, man. Listen, man. Well, listen, man.
I
You
just
got.
need y'all there.
Oh
That's
no,
all
we
I
coming.
need.
You ain't gonna worry about
I
it.
need
I'm
y'all
coming.
there.
I'm coming.
I need y'all there.
Listen, I'm coming. Get
On
my
the rip. I need y'all
Let me
there.
ask you this question, Prime. Where do you predict Shador and Travis going in the draft?
Top 4.
That's pretty beautiful.
Anywhere from 1 through 4. One of them is going to be 1.
That's what I'm talking about.
One of them is
Let's
going to be
speak it
1.
into existence.
And the latter one would not go behind 4. Now, all this is subjective because I know where I want them to go. And let's not forget Shallow. okay? But I know where I want them to go. So there's certain cities that ain't gonna happen. It's gonna be a
Okay,
Peyton
you on
Manning.
point.
It's gonna be it's gonna be an Eli. Yeah, we ain't doing
No, but I will say this though. Whatever cities they go to,
Yeah.
you got people there.
Oh yeah.
You got a lot of unks, Neffs.
Yeah.
So
They do. That is one thing they do.
Hey,
now we'll take Shiloh in the Eagles. You know what I mean?
yeah, we'll take y'all
We'll
on the
take him on
Eagles.
the Eagles. I mean,
Yeah, it'd be a good fit.
oh,
Yeah, they
no,
got
no,
that.
no,
It
no.
would.
Let me know. I'll take him wherever he gonna win the championship because that's gonna be my team anyway at the end of the season. Let me get that right. So whatever jersey he got, I'm gonna. Now, let me ask you a question. How would it have been for Prime at Florida State if y'all had the NIL? How would it have been for you?
Prime would have did
Not
8
fair.
years at Florida State. He wouldn't even one pro.
Prime would
It'd
have.
have been kind.
Huh?
It'd have been kind. It'd have been
you
nice.
was-
Could you imagine him on draft day? What type of how much more jury he would have had?
Mr. T.
You got to understand, Prime had the most legendary draft day. Look, the baby, look, the kids, everybody got a little something on. The babies, look.
It'd have been iconic.
They said, yeah, they picked the other Sanders in front of you. Shh. I'm glad they would have had to give me so much money, they had to put me on layaway.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, bro,
But I
he
got
didn't
to
play
choose
it
the
down in
team.
the NFL yet. Like, bro,
He ain't played
like,
that down.
It was like, bro, you know you didn't play in the NFL yet, right? You talking
He
like
knew
this.
he was that.
He knew he was that. That self-confidence.
See, it was certain cities that fit.
Yeah.
Atlanta fit.
Yeah.
And that's what I want for my kids. All of them. I want the right fit.
What is it about Atlanta?
First of all, it's the ethnicity. Because that's the first time I ever saw black people in positions of authority.
Major
I had
position.
never seen African American doctors and lawyers until I went on a
Police chiefs, fire
all
chiefs.
American visit there. Yeah, blew my mind. I was like, wow. I mean, his brother pulled up beside us. We was on this bus going to the hospital to do some good deeds. His brother pulled up in a Benz. I looked behind it immediately because like, where the police going? I know the police gonna get him. I was like that's the way I was thought process out of Florida.
Yeah.
It was, but it was real in Atlanta, man. I had never seen nothing like it in my life. And it blew my mind, and I said, I got to play here.
When it comes to football, where do the best kids in the country, the toughest dog kids in the country come from?
Texas.
Florida?
Florida.
I knew he was going to say Florida.
Florida. Yeah.
Florida.
And Texas.
I think the best football high school-wise is played in Texas. But the dogs, man, that's Florida, Louisiana, Georgia. Those states is right.
I ain't say no East Coast states.
No, Pennsylvania got a lot of dogs come out of there. I came up out of there. Joe Montana, me. Joe Montana, me.
The fact that you knew Joe Montana was from Pennsylvania.
He looked it up.
Joe Montana, what's my man name? Ricky Waters, me, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she's a legend.
She is, but we was on football, man.
No, I'm just saying, big people come out of there. So,
Well, I guess
Wiz
she
Khalifa.
is. She part of football now because the most watched game last year was the Taylor Swift.
But
game.
what was the most watched games in the college last year?
We were in the top 5.
Next, yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, we were in the
Yes.
top 5.
I
And that's
mean-
without even winning.
So let me ask you a question. You hit Boulder. What did you do to the city? A 400% increase?
I think we were higher than that. It depends on
Whoa.
what. It depends on what
600%
tail.
increase?
You know, Harvard School of Business
Did they
is
study?
doing a whole prime. Yeah, they're doing a whole prime effect. Matter of fact, it's
The
complete.
Prime.
It's complete.
Damn.
They
You know
about
what?
To, they
The
about
Prime
to
Effect.
allow-
That's a vicious name.
Yeah, it is.
The Prime Effect.
They about to
Listen,
let it out
the
now.
Prime Effect. Listen, Sam, they need to have that in a college. They need to be. They need to learn the Prime Effect of some
When
of these
they
big
come out, Sam?
corporations.
It's out for professors to purchase. They're going to debut it on the 18th of April
On what?
internally at Harvard.
The Prime Effect.
okay.
That's major.
We got to
because-
get them on that call.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they.
let's do it.
So they. Oh man.
No, they did a whole study, a whole year-long study
That's major.
of how we affected everything in college football.
Now, how do you when you looking at
And the
it?
city as well. City made $21 million every weekend.
Oh my damn. So, how does it feel knowing that you didn't just affect, the economics and everything? 68,000 kids is trying to go to Colorado this year.
And we love it. We absolutely love it. One of the most beautiful campuses in the country.
What? Your office?
Is it crazy?
Oh
office
my
is crazy.
God!
Well, office
Overlooking the football
Yeah,
field.
it's crazy. You get a new scoreboard now. I mean, just that campus is so pristine and so beautiful. Right now, they just had a snowstorm, and the kids couldn't go work out or practice today. So they should do it like, Dad, so we got to Workout on Friday because I usually give them Friday off. Yep, because we're gonna make up that Thursday.
Let's get it.
How many days out of the week do Shador work out?
Darn near every. Like he does something, but he has to get rest. He probably rests on Sundays.
Okay.
I just saw him on go take the big boys to Miami on
Yeah.
the weekend
Yes.
to train, and they
Like,
worked
imagine
out. And they on
being
yacht now.
a senior, a junior, whatever in
He making it
college, and you're renting yachts.
Where they do that at?
He doing it up. All right, but listen, this is what I got because I got to get under the whistle. If I could beat one of the kids on the team in the race, can I get one whistle? Can I get in one time with a jersey on?
Yeah.
I just need one. Like
You gonna beat a kid in a race?
You know what I
Yeah,
want
I
you
can
to
be
do.
one. No, because he don't want to get. I'm trying to get my legacy. I'm trying to get my legacy.
This is what I want
to
you
be able
to
to
do.
say I played
this
for.
is dead serious.
Like because
This is
my
dead
ACL
serious.
was.
This is dead serious. When we start practice, the end of
I'm-
July, I want to put you on a dark shield so nobody knows you. I have you get dressed in another room.
Bet.
You just blend in. I want to see if they know it's you. You just got to let me know what position that you think.
I'm gonna play wide receiver. I'm gonna cook a couple.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
No, you're not gonna
Yeah,
play
yeah.
wide
That
receiver,
ain't-
Why I
man.
can't play wide receiver? I'm gonna cook a couple of them
That
plays.
ain't
That ain't gonna happen, man.
They'll know real quick that you wasn't supposed to be out there.
Right.
No, once
Nah,
I
I can
stand,
get out there and play wide receiver.
it's over.
Yeah,
I
man.
guarantee you.
I do remember what Charlotte did to you.
Shallow threw
bring
you
that
around,
up.
man.
Why you gonna bring that up?
Shallow, man, listen,
Shallow
he let
slammed
you
in
get
his
off
zone.
one time, and the next thing you know, you was flipping. He did
Shallow-
one. He did like
Shallow-
this. He just grabbed you right here.
No, I ain't appreciate that.
You was in the- you was-
slammed me off. We
you
gonna
was in
run
the
that
locker
footage
room.
on here too, right here.
You was in the locker
He
room.
ain't let me get off the line. He jammed me up in the end zone, slammed me
Get
out
out
on the
here.
ground.
Shallow's
I'm like, I'm like your uncle, right?
Look at the hands on you.
When I first saw Shallow in beast mode, I said, "Cuz."
Yeah, y'all was in that game.
I said, "Cuz, he's crazy."
Yeah, Shallow
I
looked
said,
off.
the way he be hounding that up, let's kill him. I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Is we in the joint? Like, I didn't know where we was at.
CEO headache game.
I'm like, this dude is crazy. He be on him.
You need people like Shallow in the locker room.
Yes, you do.
He's a great locker room guy because before the game, he getting everybody up. They charged up.
They charged up,
He
yeah.
walking up to people. Let's go. What you want? You better hit something. They looking at Shallow like he
See,
crazy.
we missed that. We missed y'all cranking that thing.
Yeah,
See,
we coming back.
I never know what y'all doing until after the fact.
Yeah,
Yeah, we coming.
But I've seen the clip from Bucky. I'm saying, so y'all had the locker room crunk before the
He'll
game.
be snapping.
Because we gotta come in.
But I never knew that because I'm somewhere else.
Yeah,
You know, I
you
didn't
know,
know.
I'll come
Get
right
ready.
in there. I walk up there, every position. The linebackers, what y'all ready today?
He be in there talking. He go right in there. You know, I be talking.
I
to him.
don't wanna
He
see,
come right in there.
I don't want
snapping.
to see no running backs laying on top of y'all.
Right.
I want to see y'all getting up off the running backs.
That's right.
All right. You don't even got to say nothing to Shador. Shador be over there. You
He
got
over
the
there
towel
doing
on
his
his
thing.
head.
Yeah, he doing it.
All the
He
rest of
over
the
like
kids,
that.
they in there, they bouncing off the
Yeah.
wall. He like this.
Yeah, he ready to play some grown man
I'm like
game.
that. I'm like that's what happens when we work out with Tom Brady. He's just sitting there like, coach come up and say something to him. He like, I'm
Yeah,
like,
we got to
oh,
get that back.
This the calm before the
We
storm.
bring the energy.
We
We
got to
go,
get that back.
we back there.
When you see the young men that we have inside the locker room now, you're going to say, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see what they did. Yeah. See, we only got the skill the first year. Then we double back and when they got the big fellas.
Oh, it's a game time.
Yeah, so the big fellas ain't playing.
But even as of last year, y'all, you know, did better than what people thought you were
Well,
going to.
we got our butts kicked twice, but the rest of the games we lost by one possession.
Yeah.
is tremendous.
I watched one of the Oregon was a rough game.
Yeah.
But that USC was a hell of a game.
Great game.
That was
It's a great game.
I thought y'all was out. I thought we was out of
Nah,
it. We came
yeah.
back. I'm in the crib snapping out. But this year,
Yeah, you got to see it. You got to see it. And you got to see the coaching staff as well as the young man.
And one thing
I'm
I
proud
love-
of
you still got Pat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's my dog.
Yeah, Pat.
It's my dog. I think out of the 11 position coaches, 8 of them played in the NFL or coached in the NFL.
So they getting top notch.
They getting top notch.
They getting the
instruction.
best.
Yeah.
Damn.
They have tremendous navigational systems to get them to the next level, and I'm proud of that.
So it's just all about the kids
There you
going
go.
out and perform.
Yeah, as well as the coaches, putting them in the right situation.
Yeah.
I love it. But this is gonna be tough. Now, this is gonna be a tough year for me because this is the last dance for my babies.
So you
Yeah,
gotta
so
go.
it's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Oh, this gonna be a big year.
Nah,
gonna be
because
tough,
they
though.
was at an NFL game together. Shallow gonna throw it out there. He'll be us next year. I'm shut that down fast. No, I won't. What you talking about?
Yeah.
You'll be back at Boulder.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, Shador would get mad at me, but you know he has another COVID year. if wanted.
So he could play 2 more years. You know, if he played 2 more years, he would probably break every college record. He'll break every college record.
I'm gonna end on this. This is one thing they don't know about this young man. Rarely has there been a college quarterback who has taken every snap in high school and every snap in college. This was his first time he missed a game, the last game. But he's taken every snap. That's a lot of football.
Yeah.
That's a lot of knowledge. That's a lot of seeing defenses. That's a lot of understanding the game.
Well, let me
I
ask
want to
you
give
a
a shout out, though, to his quarterback coach, man.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, man.
Yes.
Call him a greasy quarterback coach, Daryl.
Daryl, yeah.
Shout out to
I
D.
like
But I want to ask you this. With Gil football knowledge, do you think he could be on the team coaching?
Yes, I'll be a different kind of coach,
Yeah, he'd
though.
be a different kind of coach.
I wouldn't be an XLO's coach.
No. He don't
I'd
have
be
to.
more of a motivational
Yeah,
coach.
he don't have
Oh,
to.
that's my
because
side.
Gil knows the game.
Right.
He don't have to diagram that.
But he never played the game. He never got a snap in little league
But
around
he-
the way.
Yes,
they
I
know.
did. What are you talking
He's a
about? I
bum.
played for the Nicetown Steelers,
Bro,
man.
that was when you was 3. Like, come on, man. You keep, like, I hate when people try to use the
Nobody
stats.
remember when they were
Like,
you do know that, right?
Like, how you gonna get a stat when you was 3? When your mom was like, go ahead, that's my
3.
baby, go ahead. They hit him, oh, get him out of there. Go hit my baby like that. Come on, man. That don't count, man. You see what I'm saying? I played. Like, that don't count for you.
You played the 2-hand touch football in the yard up to prison. It was like, what we talking about? Like,
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, but no, man, Prime, we on our way, man.
I appreciate
I
y'all,
got my
dog.
gear warmed up and ready.
We got-
we
I
do
got
got
my
some
cleats
Colorado
ready.
gear.
I got my black and gold
I
cleats.
got more. Sam, I need them because you already got these sizes. Everything.
Sam, hey, hold. Them new sneaks, you bring that back. Where the red and black
Yeah,
at?
they coming back.
Where the red and black at?
What you
We
mean?
ain't gonna do red and black.
Oh, I love
What
that
you
red and
mean?
black.
New
No.
sneaks?
No, we got some cold colors though.
He bought them
Yes.
back, baby. He said, just in case. Y'all,
Yeah, we got some cold colors for you.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
I got mine.
But Sam, send them everything. Send them the shades and everything though.
Hey, we need
everything
all
we
that.
got.
What
But there's
that-
so much Colorado stuff I want you to get.
Yeah, we gotta
We
get.
pulled up at that rest stop. That white guy lost his mind. Oh, those are back in the days. Those are prom.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. I got mine. You got yours.
Must be the shoes.
I seen the cleats too.
All different colors. But I'm not letting them wear it unless they balling.
You got a ball to
You
wear.
got a ball.
You
got a ball. You got to earn those.
Yeah, you can't. I heard Michael Jordan did that one day. Who came on? Was it Steven Jackson? Said he was playing in Charlotte. Mike came in the locker room, told all of them, take my goddamn sneakers
So
off.
y'all bums.
Goddamn bums.
I may not say it that way, but it's gonna be explained. They got it. They got it.
He said he couldn't believe it. Take my sneakers off.
I've been calling Stack a bum for a minute. He ain't check Rock yet. So I can see what Mike said. Stack 5.
Stack my dog, man.
No, but I know that's my dog too, but he ain't check right. I called him and his son out.
Man,
Big
you
skit.
lost to Matt Barnes' kids, man.
I called him stacking his. I DM'd his son. He ain't
Man, he got
respond
some
yet.
dogs now.
Oh yeah, Matt got
No,
some.
this was
my
5
ACL,
years ago when they
my
was
ACL
babies.
was messed up.
It ain't now.
We was at Snoop crib playing ball. You know what I mean? I probably caught a contact or something.
Yeah,
the next thing you know,
you
my-
go to contact if you was a Snoop kid.
You know what I mean? I caught
Yeah,
a
you
contact. And then, Matt put his kids on us. You lost too. You was playing with me.
Nah, they was working you out though. They wasn't doing
Because
nothing.
they knew I had an injury. But Stack 5,
How did the
is-
Cardi B interview go?
it was
Well,
outstanding,
great.
man. She's so real down to earth, man.
Yeah, I got.
That's a real person, man.
Real. You know who's winning right now?
Who?
Real. Real is winning.
Real is
Yeah.
always gonna win.
No, real is really winning. At
It's
one
always-
point in time, fake was winning.
Yeah.
Pretentiousness was winning.
Mm-hmm.
Real and authenticity is winning right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, at all time high.
All time high.
That's why we all winning.
Yes. But
Amen.
You
God is
see
good.
it.
Elevate and dominate. Right now, check this out. Simon and Schuster 13A. Great book. I'm talking about, I don't care where you at in life. This is the book you can read. If you're on top of your game, read it so you get further in your game. If you're
Yes.
winning, you're losing, wherever you at in life, this right here is going to help you. You got to keep the main thing.
This is a
the main thing.
navigational system to life right here.
And whenever you find peace in your life, that's chapter 21. Sit back, crack it open and read. You can read however you want. You go to but the audio book, listen, the audio book is different. So
we listened to
however
that
you
on
want
the
to
way
do,
up there.
if you want to drive in the car, you want to plane, whatever, but make sure you go get this.
Yes.
I'm talking about it's real deal, man. And it's coming from Brom, and we know it's just authentic, man. Shout out to everybody you had working with you, man. Shout out to Don. Shout out to Charles Schultz. Shout out to everybody, man. John C. Maxwell, everybody know him. He's on here giving that forward. And I'm talking about his code, and he's on the audio. Check it out, man.
I didn't even know he had Dawn Staley on the back here.
Yeah, that's right.
I look
That's my girl.
I look
Dawn's a beast.
That little Wheezy.
He got Weezy. Got everybody.
That's how you know. I just see
Eric
my name and
Thomas,
got happy.
E.T.,
Yes.
Steve Harvey.
I didn't see nobody else.
You see nobody else. You see nobody else.
He had to, man.
Y'all
21 ways,
fellas,
baby.
Y'all going on there. Y'all fellas.
That's crazy.
It's going down. But listen,
y'all fair.
listen. Give me the chef number. We're gonna figure the food out. The menu. I'm gonna change the whole menu up there. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna get in.
And make sure y'all go get it.
I mean,
You hear me? Elevate and dominate.
Out right
Coach
now.
Prime. And it's just like that.
Right.